Vanquish trading just like me and you want the best edge possible, I have here my setup for options. At first, I was doing stock trading with shares on Vanquish, but because they had some kind of um, thing going on where traders were taking advantage of, I don't know what exactly, they got rid of it, so they refunded me 200. Now I'm doing the 75,000 options evaluation, and here is a screenshot of my trading. So when I log into the trading platform, which is a web trader, I I see this, and this is how I set it up. I set up a workspace. I have options. This whole thing is the options. I have positions. So whenever I place a trade, this show positions, and I have also here. I think it shows the P&L. I think mainly I have this one to see my P&L. I have this one to either close or buy more. I have orders to see if I have a working order. I can cancel it. I can right click and cancel that. And then I have my watch list as well, which is um, red, just like the options. So as soon as I click one of these, it switches automatically the option chain for that corresponding stock. So that's what I've noticed works for me. Also, when I'm about to buy an option, I click on either or, and then it comes down here, which is the order entry, and I immediately go to market if it's not there. But you can go to settings and change quantity to a specific standard amount. I have it at three contracts, and I think I also changed um, the order type to just market. So I just enter and exit market orders. Also, for orders, you want to make sure you have status kind of close to the beginning so you can see which one's working. Because what's happened to me is where I place an order and I forget, and it was a limit order, so it does not get filled. It doesn't show up here. It doesn't show up anywhere where it should, but it does show up in orders. And under status, it says working. So when it says working, that means, hey, like, pay attention. You might want to close it if it didn't get filled. That's why I prefer to do market orders. Um, Besides that,
it's 4:15.
My progress, I was down to like 73 at some point. Now I'm at 75, 967. And honestly, this is something I got lucky on some place. Like, I can guess direction pretty well, but the entry kind of is the hard part. Um, I tend to have entries that are too um, tight, with my stop loss too tight. So now I'm kind of like giving myself a bigger stop range, stop loss level, so that it has more room to move. So that way, I'm pretty much correct without having to stop out and then get back in and stop out, get back in. But eventually, it does go to the direction not always, but a fair amount of times, like 75%. That's probably high, but yeah, about 75% of the time, I can guess the direction and kind of the target just based on the daily. I can read the chart, kind of see what it wants to do, and then based on the pre-market as well. And yeah, so I just wanted to share my setup, an update on this Vanquish journey. And so far, it's been pretty easy. It's been pretty not. I mean, the challenge. I mean, to use this platform. This platform, if I were to rate it, it's good. It's decent. The only issue I'm having with is the dashboard, which is um, also a web based dashboard. I couldn't see my account. I don't want to open it now because I'm gonna have to cover all the account numbers, which I don't know if I were to show it, would I get hacked? I don't know, but it is basically the dashboard is simple. It's just a summary of how your account's going, and so far on the Mac, on a laptop, it only shows my past 50K account that was for stocks shares, and it doesn't let me see the 75K account unless I access it through the web browser on my phone. Then I can see the the dashboard. But the dashboard, you're not trading. The dashboard is just there to so you can see your progress, you can see your consistency, you can see the P&L curve, and also manage your subscription, cancel, add more accounts. That's what the dash board is for. But the trader is where you're making your trades, you're making or losing money. And I just want to share this setup because it took me 2 weeks to kind of like get in a setup or a layout that works for me. And so far, this has been the best. Um, Maybe I'll add more stuff later, but this has been working so far with all the kinds of issues that come up. And I really like this flatten button. Really like that now I can see what's working, what's not. Then I can set up my market orders with a standard quantity. I love that I have the positions and my P&L showing here. I got this watch list connected to the option chain, and that's about it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, best of luck in your trading journey, and subscribe. I will share more stuff, and if I'm successful and pass this account, I will upload a video and make a review if they do pay out. And I have to make it to I think 7,500 more, so it has to go to have to be at 82 500 to pass this account. And so yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, and hit the like button so that other people looking up the Vanquish reviews can go and check out this video. Have a nice day. Bye.